Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The Los Angeles Dodgers find themselves at an interesting crossroads as the season unfolds, grappling with both the promise and the challenges that come with maintaining a top-tier roster. One of the key storylines that has emerged over the past few weeks centers on Teoscar Hernandez and his performance in right field. Hernandez, known for his power at the plate and strong arm, has had moments of brilliance, but he has also struggled with consistency in the outfield. The team, led by President of Baseball Operations Andrew Friedman and manager Dave Roberts, has been carefully monitoring his development and considering how best to deploy him for maximum effectiveness. While speculation has swirled around the possibility of moving Hernandez to left field, a recent discussion between Friedman, Roberts, and Mookie Betts confirmed that such a move is not on the immediate horizon. The conversation, while extensive and thorough, focused more on overall defensive strategy rather than specific positional changes. Roberts has consistently emphasized that Hernandez still has the potential to perform as a formidable right fielder, and the team remains committed to giving him the tools and opportunities to achieve that level of play. Despite the optimism, there are clear areas where Hernandez can improve. Defensive positioning, first to third base coverage, and closing speed on balls hit to the gaps are all aspects that Roberts has highlighted as targets for improvement. These are nuanced elements that require not only physical skill, but also mental acuity and split-second decision-making. Hernandez has shown resilience in facing these challenges. After a game in which he failed to secure several catches, contributing to a walk-off loss for the Dodgers, he publicly acknowledged the mistakes but remained focused on moving forward. The next night, he responded with a stronger defensive performance, demonstrating both adaptability and determination, qualities that the Dodgers value highly in their outfielders. The broader picture for the Dodgers outfield is one of potential and flexibility. Should Hernandez eventually transition to left field, the team's outfield alignment would become significantly clearer, especially once the roster reaches full health. Several players, including Tommy Edman, Alex Call, and Enrique Hernandez, provide options for third outfielder roles, allowing the Dodgers to adjust matchups based on opposing pitchers. This strategic flexibility is essential for a team competing at the highest level, as it allows for optimal lineups against both left-handed and right-handed starters. Edman's combination of defensive versatility and contact-hitting ability often makes him a preferred choice against right-handed pitching, while Hye-Sung Kim's presence at second base further strengthens infield stability, allowing the outfield to rotate without sacrificing defensive coverage. Michael Conforto's role has also become a subject of strategic planning. Should Hernandez shift positions, or should other players fill the gaps, Conforto's appearances might become more situational, moving from a regular starting spot to a bench role. Such adjustments are part of the larger puzzle that the Dodgers management navigates with careful attention to both individual performance and team cohesion. The aim is always to balance offensive firepower with defensive reliability, ensuring that every game maximizes the team's chances of victory. Defensive struggles have been a theme for the Dodgers this season, and Hernandez's experience is not unique. The team as a whole has areas that require improvement, particularly in outfield coverage and coordination between the outfielders and infielders. Roberts has consistently pointed out that these are not failures of effort, but rather opportunities for refinement and growth. The Dodgers coaching staff works closely with players to address these challenges, focusing on positioning, footwork, reading the trajectory of the ball, and anticipating the tendencies of opposing hitters. For Hernandez, this process involves repeated drills, game simulations, and video analysis, all designed to sharpen instincts and reduce lapses in judgment that can turn potential wins into narrow losses. While attention on Hernandez is understandable, the Dodgers roster is deeper than any single player. The team recently made moves involving their pitching staff that demonstrate the constant balancing act of player development, major league readiness, and strategic deployment. Matt Sauer was recalled to the Dodgers ahead of a series finale against the Colorado Rockies, providing fresh innings and options for the bullpen. Sauer's return marks his fifth stint with the team this season, reflecting both his potential and the Dodgers' need for reliable pitching depth. Though his earned run average sits at a modestly high mark, he has proven capable of managing innings efficiently and striking out batters when called upon. His experience, including previous major league appearances with the Kansas City Royals, adds a layer of resilience and adaptability to the Dodgers' pitching rotation. Meanwhile, Paul Gervis, who is optioned to AAA Oklahoma City, represents another piece of the pitching puzzle. Acquired in a three-team trade from the Tampa Bay Rays, Gervis has impressed in both the minors and during brief major league appearances. His strikeout-to-walk ratio demonstrates command and control, while his ability to deliver quality innings makes him a candidate for a more permanent bullpen role in the future. The Dodgers' front office views players like Gervis not only as immediate contributors, but also as strategic investments in sustaining competitiveness over multiple seasons. These decisions are never made lightly. Each call-up or option reflects a broader evaluation of talent, health, matchup considerations, and long-term planning. The interplay between pitching depth and offensive alignment cannot be overstated. As the Dodgers consider Hernandez's potential move, the readiness of players like Sauer and Gervis allows for a more flexible approach to game management. It is not merely about individual statistics or isolated performances. It is about constructing lineups and rotations that maximize the team's probability of success over the course of a grueling season. This is particularly critical as the Dodgers navigate matchups against formidable opponents, including teams with high-powered lineups and pitchers who challenge both skill and strategy. As the Dodgers continue to navigate the challenges of the season, one of the defining elements of their strategy remains the careful orchestration of pitching depth and offensive alignment. The recent moves involving Matt Sauer and Paul Gervis highlight the meticulous planning that underpins every roster decision. Sauer's recall provides the team with flexibility in managing innings and balancing workloads, particularly as the season stretches into its critical phases. His experience in both Major League and AAA competition allows Roberts and the coaching staff to deploy him in situations that demand consistency and durability, traits that are essential for sustaining momentum over the long haul of a season. Sauer's ability to eat innings without sacrificing strikeout potential gives the Dodgers the luxury of managing high-leverage situations with confidence, knowing that they have options that can stabilize games and maintain competitive advantage. Meanwhile, Gervis's development in the minors and brief major league stints underscores the importance of nurturing talent for future impact. His strikeout-to-walk ratio, combined with a low earned run average, indicates a pitcher with command, poise, and the potential to contribute meaningfully in high-pressure scenarios. The Dodgers management views Gervis not merely as a temporary option, but as a potential cornerstone of the bullpen moving forward. His trajectory reflects the broader philosophy of the team, which balances immediate performance needs with long-term strategic goals. Every appearance, whether in AAA or on the Major League mound, is an opportunity for evaluation, adjustment, and incremental improvement, reinforcing the notion that building a championship team is a multi-layered process that extends beyond the spotlight of any single game. Teoscar Hernandez, meanwhile, remains at the center of discussions regarding defensive alignment. His performance in right field has been under scrutiny, not as a criticism of his abilities, but as part of the Dodgers' ongoing effort to optimize every aspect of the team's game. The conversation about moving him to left field has been considered, but the team has consistently emphasized that such a change is not yet warranted. Hernandez possesses the skill set to be a formidable presence in right field, and the coaching staff is committed to helping him refine the aspects of his game that can make the difference between a routine out and a missed opportunity that shifts momentum. His approach to handling mistakes, acknowledging them, learning, and responding with improved play is emblematic of the mindset the Dodgers seek to instill in all their players: resilience, adaptability, and a relentless focus on progression. Defensive cohesion in the outfield is about more than individual performance. It is about synchronizing movement, communication, and anticipation among three players who must cover vast spaces with precision and timing. Edman, Call, and Enrique Hernandez provide additional layers of versatility, enabling Roberts to tailor lineups to matchups, optimize offensive potential, and maintain defensive integrity. The Dodgers' ability to rotate personnel effectively, without compromising performance, is a testament to the depth and strategic planning that define the organization. Every adjustment, from shifting a fielder slightly forward to recalibrating a pitcher's role, is informed by extensive analysis, video study, and a keen understanding of the tendencies of opposing teams. Michael Conforto's role, while sometimes reduced in the rotation, also illustrates the delicate balance between individual talent and team needs. Even as his at-bats may become more situational, his presence on the bench adds strategic options for Roberts, allowing the Dodgers to deploy power, experience, or defensive skill, depending on the circumstances of the game. Conforto's ability to contribute when called upon ensures that the team maintains depth and flexibility, critical components in a league where injuries, slumps, and high-stakes matchups demand constant adaptation. The Dodgers' approach to in-game strategy further underscores their emphasis on preparation and adaptability. Pitchers like Sauer and Gervis are evaluated not solely on statistics, but on their ability to execute game plans, manage base runners, and maintain composure under pressure. Each inning is an opportunity to influence the trajectory of the game, whether through strikeouts, inducing ground balls, or minimizing high-risk plays. The integration of these pitchers into the rotation, alongside veteran arms, illustrates the nuanced orchestration required to sustain a competitive edge. The balance of youth and experience, raw talent, and polished skill forms the backbone of the Dodgers' methodology, creating a team capable of responding dynamically to the ebb and flow of a demanding season. Offensively, Hernandez continues to anchor the lineup with his power and ability to drive in runs, but the Dodgers understand that a complete team effort is required for consistent success. Every batter, from the leadoff hitter to the cleanup spot, contributes to a rhythm that affects both the scoring potential and the defensive approach of opponents. Hernandez's performance, combined with strategic deployments of Edman, Kim, and other key contributors, creates matchups that can be exploited for maximum advantage. Roberts and his coaching staff meticulously evaluate each player's strengths and tendencies, aiming to construct a lineup that balances power, contact hitting, base running, and defensive coverage, all while remaining adaptable to real-time developments on the field. The mental and strategic aspects of baseball are as critical as physical ability, particularly at the major league level. Players are required to read the game as it unfolds, anticipate movements, and make split-second decisions that can alter the outcome of an inning or even a series. For Hernandez, this means not only focusing on his own positioning and reaction time, but also understanding the tendencies of opposing hitters, the trajectory of fly balls, and the positioning of infielders who may be shifting in anticipation of certain plays. The integration of analytics, video review, and real-time feedback allows players to fine-tune their approach, bridging the gap between potential and execution. The narrative of the Dodgers in 2025 is one of calculated adaptation, continual learning, and collective effort. Players are constantly evaluated, decisions are scrutinized, and adjustments are made with both precision and foresight. Hernandez's defensive challenges, offensive contributions, and the broader roster movements all contribute to a story that is as much about preparation, execution, and strategic thinking as it is about athletic prowess. Fans witness not only the outcomes of games, but the intricate process by which a championship-caliber team is managed, honed, and guided towards sustained success. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. A shocking rumor has begun to circulate in Major League Baseball circles, one that has already set Los Angeles buzzing and left fans debating into the late hours of the night. According to whispers from insiders close to the front office, the Dodgers may have just executed one of the boldest and most unexpected moves of the offseason, shipping away versatile infielder GAVIN LUX in exchange for a pitcher being described as nothing short of elite. While details remain closely guarded and no official confirmation has yet been issued, the very idea that LUX, once regarded as a cornerstone of the franchise's infield for years to come, could be wearing a different uniform in the upcoming season has sparked a firestorm across social media. Observers note that while LUX's career has been marked by flashes of brilliance, defensive struggles, and injuries that slowed his trajectory, the decision to move him now signals a dramatic shift in organizational priorities. The Dodgers, forever seeking dominance on the mound, appear to have prioritized bolstering their rotation with a superstar-caliber arm, even if it means parting with a former top prospect whose potential has not yet been fully realized in Dodger blue. The name of the pitcher involved in the alleged transaction has not been fully leaked, yet early chatter suggests it is someone firmly established among the league's top tier, a hurler capable of anchoring a rotation not just for a season, but for years. The very use of the word elite has naturally fueled speculation towards Cy Young contenders or perennial all-stars, the kinds of names that would immediately tilt the balance of power in the National League. Dodgers insiders are known for playing their cards close to the vest, but the very existence of this whisper campaign implies that something seismic may indeed be underway. Fans in rival markets are reportedly nervous, aware that a Los Angeles rotation already rich in arms could become downright suffocating if reinforced by such a force. The move also hints at the franchise's unwavering determination to chase championships relentlessly, refusing to grow complacent even after repeated postseason appearances. For some, the sacrifice of LUX represents a cold reminder that baseball is as much about cold calculus and championship windows as it is about developing homegrown talent. For others, it is a thrilling confirmation that Los Angeles refuses to settle for anything less than dominance. The decision to part ways with LUX, if indeed confirmed, raises fascinating questions about the Dodgers' long-term vision. Once billed as the next great infielder to wear Dodger blue, LUX's story has been a complicated one, filled with tantalizing glimpses of greatness, mixed with bouts of inconsistency. His bat has shown the ability to produce in clutch moments, but injuries robbed him of crucial development time, and defensive lapses often left him under intense scrutiny. The Dodgers' front office, notoriously pragmatic, may have determined that LUX's role within the team had diminished with the emergence of other versatile infielders and the possibility of high-profile free agent signings. In this context, flipping him for a frontline pitcher makes both immediate and strategic sense. Analysts speculate that the Dodgers believe LUX's trade value may never be higher than it is at this moment, particularly with several franchises desperate for infield depth. If such a bold exchange has truly taken place, it reinforces the perception that Los Angeles views itself as being in a win-now mode, willing to gamble on established excellence rather than wait patiently for untapped potential to materialize. It is a decision that carries both risk and reward, echoing the ruthlessness of championship-driven franchises. Reaction among fans has been predictably polarized, reflecting the emotional weight tied to both LUX's history and the allure of acquiring an ace. Some supporters have taken to online forums to express heartbreak, noting that LUX's journey symbolized the Dodgers' investment in their farm system and the promise of loyalty to players nurtured from within. To them, seeing him traded feels like a betrayal of that philosophy, a cold dismissal of years of development. On the other hand, a growing chorus has celebrated the audacity of the move, pointing out that elite pitching wins championships, and that sacrificing even a beloved player can be justified if the return is transformative. Commentators have emphasized how this rumor has reinvigorated discussions about the balance between sentimentality and pragmatism in professional sports. If the Dodgers indeed land a true ace, the gamble could prove decisive in tight playoff matchups where pitching depth often dictates survival. For many fans, the prospect of parades and trophies outweighs any sadness tied to LUX's departure, fueling the argument that such trades are the very essence of bold front office leadership. Until official word emerges, the Dodgers' rumored blockbuster remains suspended between disbelief and inevitability, a tantalizing whisper that grows louder with every passing hour. History shows that where there is smoke in Los Angeles, there is often fire, and the organization's track record suggests they are not afraid to push boundaries in pursuit of greatness. Gavin Lux's future may now be entangled in a different uniform, his potential left for another franchise to harness, while Los Angeles potentially secures the kind of pitcher who can alter the fate of October baseball. The entire situation has injected a jolt of energy into the offseason, dominating headlines and captivating both casual followers and die-hard fans alike. Regardless of whether the deal proves true, the very rumor has already accomplished something significant. It has reminded the baseball world of the Dodgers' unmatched ambition. They are a franchise that thrives on shockwaves, on redefining expectations, on demonstrating that no player is untouchable when championship banners hang in the balance. And if the whispers prove accurate, the Dodgers may once again be on the verge of turning a calculated gamble into a masterstroke of sporting dominance. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.